Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 40 of the Gilded City 2, The Last Kingdom. I know, big 4-0. We are actually quickly approaching the total episode number from the first campaign, which was 50-something, 52, 53, something like that. So anyway, that's pretty fun.
Yeah, we're gonna blow that out of the water.
I think we are. We absolutely are.
100 episodes, season 2.
Season 2 will not be 100 episodes if I'm doing my job right. But we probably will go over the 52 episodes from season 1.
I have 54.
54. We probably will go over the 54 episodes from season 1. But none of none of that matters today because it's episode 40 right now. Let us know that you're excited to see us continue on these adventures by letting us know in the comment section below, subscribing to the YouTube channel, leaving us a like, follow the podcast if you're a podcast listener, leave us a rating, review, all of that good stuff. Follow us on social media at Rollers Guild DND on Threads, Instagram, and TikTok, none of which are super active, but are active when we post new episodes.
Yep.
So, yeah, there you go. We lost our social media intern, so...
when she catches up, she's gonna be like, I'm sorry.
It's fine. She has a real life. Anyway, with all that being said, let's go ahead and dive on in to tonight's episode. Content warning. Ravenloft as a setting can feature disturbing themes and ideas, and while it is never going to be our intention to upset anyone, it is worth noting. Specific tags can be found in the description of this episode. Last time, the party fought the foul Gutulmash's true form and slayed the monster, bringing an end to the long history of the Eldritch Abomination. You okay there, Matt?
I thought you said the party fucked. I thought you said last time. The party fucked.
Don't remember that?
No, fought. Fought. Anyway, we're already off the rails and we're only on the last time. No, they defeated the Eldritch Abomination.
They're totally fucked.
They
Right,
went
goodbye,
back to
everybody.
Dr.
I'm going.
Mordenheim and got back to their original bodies. Went back to Ludendorff, celebrated with the locals. The locals didn't know why they were celebrating, but they celebrated. Jesus.
They were good sports.
Finally, they went to meet Firan Zalhonen to receive guidance about reaching Oikos. Firan agreed to help in exchange for a couple of things. First, he needed a lock of Artemis's hair. Second, he needed the party to travel to the domain of Darkon to retrieve the spellbook of Azalin Rex, the former Dark Lord of the domain. He even agreed to throw in as a bonus another of the clockwork devices that Nyx has been looking for. The party hesitantly agreed to those terms, and with a special coin that will serve as the missed talisman departed Farran Zalhonen's bookshop. So this is where we left off. You all step out of Verbatim back into the streets of the city. You're met by a freezing, cold, light rain. People sort of are passing you by without paying you very little attention and hurrying to the factory or their classes at the nearby university. And I think it kind of hits all of you in this moment that this is the first time, really, since you've left Dr. Van Richten's place, that you've gone to a domain of dread without causing some kind of massive upheaval there. You
Do we go overthrow? What's her face?
You didn't know, yeah. Well,
Should we go take care of that real quick?
You fought hard against Gotulmanch, but as far as most of the population of this domain is concerned, life is the same.
I'm gonna stop someone on the street. Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your life?
5.
And is there a particular reason why it is here and not here?
I mean, factories are hard work. It's cold as balls. You know, not a lot of money to get by, but it's a life.
Do you know about collective bargaining?
What's that?
It's where I work in a factory as well. So I understand about the conditions being absolutely fucking terrible. What I did to try to fix things and make things better successfully, is you get together with your coworkers and you're like, hey, do you want to get paid more? And they'll be like, yeah, of course. And then you go around to all of your other coworkers and you all agree that you want to get paid more. And then you go to your boss and you say, hey, we're not going to work unless you pay us more. And then eventually they will, as long as you are like, you stick with it, they kind of are stuck between a rock and a hard place if they want to make money.
What's to stop them just hiring more people?
So you stand in a line outside of the factory, but like on the other side of the street, because then you can't, then it's public property. Well, I don't know how your laws work, but normally the street is like, the sidewalks are like public property, so you got to make sure that you're not on the factory property, because otherwise you could get arrested for trespassing. But you stand there and then you make everybody know that you are on strike because they're not treating you fairly, and then other people won't want to work there because they don't want to get treated unfairly. Sometimes you do have to yell at the scabs, you call them scabs, and say like, hey, this is don't do it, like working class rights, you know. But yeah, ultimately they won't get enough people. If you all quit, they won't get enough people to come in and like take all of your jobs. So they will lose money regardless.
Make a check for you.
Non-natural 20.
Hey.
I feel like that should have been with advantage because of how familiar Nyx is with the subject.
You know what? Why not? Go ahead. Roll again and see if you can get a higher number.
I did. 24.
24. Right.
What are you typing?
I'm writing down that you were trying to get him to unionize and what you got on your persuasion roll.
Okay. Just in case we come back.
You're gonna have to come back.
Fair.
To talk to Farran. So, all right. Well, that sounds definitely sounds intriguing. Yeah, maybe I'll talk to.
I'm gonna rummage around in my
coworkers.
bag, see if I have any pamphlets from my
Days in Waterdeep.
Yeah. Shoot, what was it called? EPA? I think,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Environmental Protection Agency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pull out one of my pamphlets and I hand it to him. Good luck.
It's like
thanks.
meet at 6th
Ma'am.
Street at 4 p.m.
No. It's like unions are good.
Right.
Pamphlet.
Yeah, I'll talk to some of the other folks at the factory.
All right, I turn to the rest of the group. All right, I feel good now.
All right.
Now we've had our lasting impact.
So, Ben, what time of day is it?
It's morning.
Okay. Do you think that we could probably try to get a carriage or something to help travel through the mist? Because I'll tell you what, I'm still very tired from the adventure we just went on.
Probably. Did you not sleep last? I actually, you know what? I also could use that. Right?
Yeah,
I'm
I
still
don't think we took a
exhausted.
long rest.
No, you did. I
Oh.
believe Nyx and Artemis both failed con
Yeah.
saves
Yeah.
to
Yeah, so we're still exhausted.
get a good night's sleep. Everybody else managed to pass out in a drunken stupor and sleep well enough to be recovered today. But Nyx and Artemis were both a little hungover
I
and did not get a long rest.
Bowmin just had 2 levels of exhaustion.
Right, so you probably still have one.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. We'll talk about it later.
I could probably use.
I mean, you
rest.
guys don't have to leave right now either.
I think it would
But-
probably be best if we were all rested up before we travel into the.
Yeah. Yeah, because we'll get levels of exhaustion while we travel, right?
You
And-
could.
Depending on how long it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to wait too long because I know we're already like a week
Yeah.
behind your brother.
Well, that's what I was thinking. We could probably, if we got a carriage or something, some of us could sleep while we're traveling through the mist. Because I know I'm tired. I know, Nyx, you're probably tired. Artemis, you're
Mhm.
probably tired.
Can we take a carriage through the mist? Does that work?
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean the
Oh yeah, they do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ishtani does do it, so.
Could I see if I can find like a horse and carriage situation for sale?
Yeah, make an investigation check for me.
Oh, I get -1 for this. 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ludendorff is not a city that has much in the way of horses and carriages and such. It's a very steampunk type of place. So there's a lot of factories and vents and bad smells, but not a lot of living creatures. There's not, there's no stables with horses. You don't really see many carts out and about in the street. The only carts you really see, you like, as you're looking around, you do pass by one like cart being pulled by, a couple of like draft horses, but this is like a cargo cart, right? And they're clearly being used to transport supplies back and forth.
So is everyone else just walking? How are other people getting around then?
Walking.
Okay.
so they're not like steampunk in the like
They're not steampunk in the
Blimp
fun way.
way.
They're steampunk in the like, wow,
Yeah,
this place is smelly and
early
has a lot
industrial.
of,
So
yeah.
I was gonna say steampunk in the Victorian age way.
Steampunk in the
Probably-
actual real world of what
Yeah.
steampunk draws
Right.
from.
All right.
Probably even before Victoria.
Yeah.
So there's nothing we could probably find to hook up to Hayes, so Hayes could carry us like a cart or something. Like
With a 2 investigation, no.
that. Okay.
Is there wood laying around?
You can make a car?
Can I make one?
Is there a tattered old boat
N-
for sale?
Nyx,
that we
make
can
an
attach
investigation
wheels?
check. See if you can find a place that you can get the supplies you need.
Hold up, let me just make a carriage real quick.
21.
21. As you guys are like looking for something you can do, you do eventually find like Nyx. You find
Oh wait, I'm exhausted. I have to make that a disadvantage.
You sure do.
16.
I'd still say that's good enough. You do manage to find a sort of a general like I don't know, like a kind of a carpenter's shop that just has like raw materials. You can go in and buy all the stuff you need to make your cart. Hold on, let me get you a quick
How long-
calculation on that.
How long do I think this is gonna take? Because like if it's gonna take the same amount of time that I can take a nap and be fine, then we're not gonna do
Right,
this.
so it's probably
And
it
you'd
would
be
probably
making it
take at
exhausted.
least a full day of work.
Okay, then never mind.
So let's find a tavern.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can easily go back to the hotel you stayed at before, go to the tavern that you crashed at or whatever, and just, I mean, you can just spend the day like recovering and go to sleep tonight and adventure the next day. This would be a good opportunity to do any shopping or anything like that if you guys have any
That's a good point.
desire to go buy
That is
anything.
I do have a thing that I want. Well, I might need to buy supplies, but this does seem like a good place to do this with there. But I want to make a little music box for Jinarra.
Oh.
I don't want it.
Why not?
I want to yell at the dragon.
Well, you don't have to play it every night.
Okay.
Just
Don't
when
give
you
me
want.
Too much trouble.
Nyx, make a Tinker's Tools check.
Can I take a nap first?
A nap won't
An
hit.
Well, like,
hour
can I
nap?
like I don't know. Can I like go to sleep for like 6 hours? Is that enough?
Then you won't be able to sleep tonight.
Fine, I'll do it with
You would end
disadvantage.
up with a level of
Whatever. Tinkerer's tools?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be that's that.
Can I
Okay.
can I help since she's making it for me?
I rolled a 16 is my lowest one, plus 15. So I'm good.
Okay, so that's a total of what, 31?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. We'll say it's gonna
Shabby
be
work.
probably 5 gold pieces worth of materials,
Great.
but easily enough you can assemble a small, like nice little music box. And you can what song do you have on there? Is it like a song that Artemis was playing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will just say either Artemis just has wax cylinders that have like his songs
His
on
greatest
them.
hits.
His
I mean, there
greatest
is a
hits.
decent chance he would
He
carry
probably does.
his first release album.
Or Nyx has one.
Just for this purpose.
Either way, I would say you probably have a way to get the music on the music box.
Okay.
Already. I would say that there's a good enough chance that somebody in the party has one of the Brightshield boys wax cylinder albums.
Wait.
Someone even or odds?
Odds.
Odds? 13. I'm gonna say yes, I do. I'm gonna roll to see how
Wait,
many.
I can just do magical tinkering and make
Okay.
it.
So you just do that.
Yeah.
And it makes whatever noise you want it to make.
Yeah, I mean it's up to 6 seconds.
Well,
It's like a
So-
hit clip. You remember
Yeah,
hit clip?
yeah, it's just like a very nice melody
Ah,
on repeat.
there you go. Not perfect for a nice lullaby.
Yeah.
Okay, easy enough. You do that.
you have 91 copies.
Oh my god.
I rolled a D100 to see how many copies I had.
You should
So
start
you're
getting
just
that.
walking around with
91
91 copies of
That's what went in
in
the
the
Most of them
portable.
signed.
Oh,
They're all signed, but because the wax cylinders, the way they work is the needle reads the ridges, it actually ruins the music. Oh my god. Okay. So that's what Nyx is working on today. What's everybody else doing? Any conversations, any projects you're working on, any shopping you want to do, anything like that?
I want to go shopping. I'm looking for. I don't think they'll have healing potions, probably, because they're anti-magic, but trying to find maybe diamonds if I can
Yeah.
buy diamonds, like
Yep.
something that might help us in a healing, saving us from death aspect.
Yeah.
They're like medicine.
Yep. Yeah. So I will say before you guys went to the mine, somebody did go to a shop and found this world's equivalent of a healing
Okay.
potions. They scoffed at the idea that it's a magic potion. They said it's pure science, but you can
Okay.
buy they do have the equivalent of that here, and they theoretically have diamonds here. It's just a
Okay.
matter of finding shops that have all of that. So go ahead and it's gonna be an investigation check, but I will let you investigation's normally based on intelligence. I will let you, instead of having it be based off of intelligence, I will allow you to make it instead based off of charisma if you would like. As if you are going on asking people where you can find this sort of thing.
Yeah, that works. Okay. I can talk to people. That's my dice disappeared under the desk. Oh. Non-natural 20.
Yeah, I mean, you're pointed in the direction of a sort of apothecary type place who can hook you up with healing potions. Hold on a second. So as you sort of enter, the person behind the counter says like, "Hi, how can I help you? What what remedies can I ail you today?" Wait, no, sorry, I'm new to this. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
What remedies can I ail you today? It doesn't make any sense. What can I help you with? Should I get my boss? I'm sorry.
You're fine. I'm looking for anything that could help someone who's injured, or sick. I don't know if you have anything that someone could drink that might heal
Just
them
sort
up.
of a general sort of a healing poultice or maybe some like liquid antibiotics maybe.
Yep. Whatever you have. I'm just curious to know what you got.
Yeah. Let me take a look. And they sort of, go behind the counter and are looking through like shelves behind the counter. They come out with like a small box, sort of push it forward, and I would just tell you to make this easy, they have the equivalent of 5 standard healing potions, which are 50 gold apiece.
Okay.
The equivalent of 2 greater healing potions, which are 200 gold apiece.
Okay.
And 1 equivalent of a superior healing potion, which is 2,000 gold. But a superior healing, which I don't think anybody has ever bought in this group yet, heals 8d4 plus 8. And because we do max number on potion rolls. That's a respectable amount. That is hold on.
Nice.
That's 40.
That's 40. Okay.
So standard healing is 10, greater healing is 20, and greater healing is superior. Healing is 10, greater healing is 20, superior healing is 40.
I won't do the 2 superior or the 1 superior, whichever you just said, but I'll take the rest of them if that's okay.
Okay, so you'll take the 5 standard healing and the
5
2 greater
standard
healing.
and 2 greater healing.
Okay, so that is a total of
650.
I think
right?
so. I think so.
You said 50 a piece for the standard and 200 a piece for the
Yeah.
greater. 650 gold.
Yeah, that is correct.
Would you happen to know if there's a jeweler around or someone who might deal in diamonds?
Yeah. There's a jewelry store near the university. I mean, there's not really that many people in this part of town that can afford nice jewelry, but if you're looking for some nice jewelry, sort of head to the center of town. There's gotta be a place there.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your help.
Yeah, absolutely. If you could just if you could fill out this questionnaire, to let me know how your experience was today.
Sure, of course. I'll give her the best score.
Okay, so you leave. It takes another about like 5 to 10 minutes to fill out the customer satisfaction survey.
You gotta do it for retail workers because that's how they get pay bumps, everybody, all right?
And give a perfect score, because if it's not a perfect score, then it doesn't count.
Unless they physically punched you in the face.
And even if
probably
they did, it was
deserve it.
probably your fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, then I will just say your previous role is good enough. You can find a jewelry store. And I will say, in terms of diamonds, you can get a hold of 600 gold worth of diamonds there.
I will take it.
What's everybody else doing?
Can Bowmin either find a ship to rent or find a ship to just hop on a board of and go fishing for a few hours?
You just want to go fishing for a few
I want
hours?
to go fishing for a few hours.
Sure, you can probably rent a small fishing boat.
The dragon turtle.
And just quickly look up how
Fish.
much those cost. What's everybody else doing?
I want to go see if there's a local paper.
Okay, make an investigation
like-
check.
Either like a university paper or just a regular paper.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
18.
18. You find some folks around town reading what are called broadsheets, which you would know, Penny, because of your background as a reporter. You know that broadsheets were, at least in your world, were the predecessor to newspapers. And in the real world too, but that's a whole other thing. Anyway, so they don't have newspapers per se, but they have what will eventually become newspapers. I would say the biggest sort of difference between a broadsheet and a newspaper is that broadsheets don't tend to be as well like fact checked. But also I will say you are a little surprised that they have broadsheets here, but they don't have newspapers, given that the level of technology in this place is pretty similar to Waterdeep. You would expect them to have a better sort of news media here, but they don't.
How is it if I'm like reading it over? What's
Yeah.
the quality of it, writing wise?
Writing wise, the quality isn't bad. You just don't have any context for how true what they have in here is.
Okay. I also want to try sending a message to Octavia to say hi. I know it might not get to her.
Yeah, sending
But I wanna
spell.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a 5% chance that it fails. So roll a d100 for me.
Oh, all my freaking. Okay, there we go. That's in my drawer of dice I don't use. All right, 77.
77. It succeeds.
Nice.
What do you say in your message?
What city are we in right now?
It is called Ludendorff.
Okay, I'm gonna say hi in Ludendorff. Very cold. Paper quality okay. Miss you every day. One word. Because that's just how I spell it. We wait, who did we just fight? The scary thing on the astral.
Gotulmash.
Yeah. Jess fought Gilgamesh in space prison. I think I'm at 17. No. 17. Yes, yeah, I am. In space prison or whatever I said. Hope you're doing well. Love you, miss you.
Okay, there we go. That message goes through. Kyra, I will give you a moment to think about what Octavia's response would be. Bowmin, renting a rowboat will cost you, for the day, will cost you, let's say, 40 gold pieces.
Okay, I can.
Buying a rowboat is 50, so renting is less.
Okay.
But yeah, you can go out and go fishing for the day.
Is there any chance I could roll? Like, I just want to catch something cool. Is there
Yeah.
anything cool to catch here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Catch a cold.
We're gonna call it just a straight up luck check. The higher you get on a d20 roll, the better your catch is.
All right. No modifier?
No modifier.
18.
18 is not bad at all. You. Yeah, there we go. That'll be a cool one. You throw your line out. You're fishing for most of the day. You're getting a few standard fish here and there, some just general like trout and bass and tilapia, and I don't know which one these are, saltwater or freshwater, but these are the standard varieties of fish. And
we're not
then-
on
Saltwater
Earth,
bass.
so it does not to be logical. Okay?
And then you pull your line up and you pull up a really funky looking fish. I will send a picture of the one that I'm thinking of in the chat here. But it's like got sort of a bulbous head, like above its eyes, sort of a bulbous head. It's like a reddish pinkish color, and it's got like blue stripes and fins. A very funky looking fish. So let me send you that. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, I've got a lot going on right now.
Threw this on you out of the blue.
Boom, boom, boom. There's that.
This is
And
how we reached
then-
episode 40.
Oh, hate
So that's the fish.
first.
Huh.
All right, I'm gonna catch that. I'm gonna release that because that's something I don't want to touch with my hands.
That is a magical creature.
It's gonna be like, all right. Well.
That's the Dark Lord of this realm.
All right. Well, I caught what I wanted to.
I will eventually just make my way back to shore.
Great.
Yeah, is everyone gone?
Yeah,
really?
everybody's sort of dispersed out except you and Elina haven't told me what you're doing yet.
Elina would like to go to a library, maybe at the university,
Okay, yeah,
and look for that thing that she's been looking for.
yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Yeah. Okay. Investigation. Ooh, that's really shitty. 9.
9. You go to this library, you're searching around for most of the day, and you know the book you're looking for is nigh impossible to find.
Yeah.
You've been told that it's in your fate to find it, but by that fate reader back at the carnival, but you can't help but want to look. But you have no luck in the library as you're looking around. Make a religion check for me with advantage.
Okay. I'm not rolling good tonight. That is it's 7 plus 5 is 12.
12. Okay, let me roll something here. Okay. As you step outside of the library, you see at the top of this oil lamppost, and you realize you must have been in the library for a lot longer than you thought, because the sun seems to have gotten low. As far as you can tell, I mean, it's been a sort of a cloudy, dreary, rainy day all day, but it's definitely a lot darker now than it was when you went into the library. But as you step outside on this lit oil lamppost, you see a raven perched there that
Ooh.
looks at you and cocks its head, and caws loudly, and you you get the feeling that it's trying to get you to remember something, but with a 12, I will not tell you what it's trying to get you to remember.
Okay. I guess I will go back to wherever I was supposed to meet my friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, do you want to do the Octavia thing now?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Okay.
Penny, you received the following message from Octavia.
Okay. I have to count. Glad you are well. Waterdeep is okay. Things are complicated. Do I know how her family is doing?
Yeah, I would say you probably do. Her brothers have been, I would say, shipped off somewhere else, so they're no longer in Waterdeep. But her dad's doing fine, doing well enough. He's still meeting Snack and Bowman's other friends for cards. So
Okay. So then I'll continue. Your father is well. Hope to see you all really soon. No, is that too many?
Got 5 more.
Okay.
10 more. How many words?
No,
25 total.
25.
You got 5 more.
5 more. Thinking of you lots. Love, Octavia.
Perfect.
How would she know it was from me? I didn't sign my name.
She knows your voice, dude.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
Another
Caller
message
ID.
comes through.
How did you know it was me? Great. What is Artemis up to today?
Artemis is gonna like get his things in order in the room, come downstairs, and like see everyone's gone. Spend some time maybe at a bar,
Yeah.
hang out with a bartender. But then like that's not really interesting. Maybe if there's some music, but like that's not interesting. And he comes back to wherever we're staying, the inn.
Yeah.
Kind of looks around. No one else is there still. He's gonna go purchase the company of some people.
Okay.
We're gonna
Have a
Two.
good day. A 2.
we're gonna go for 2.
Okay. Great. Yeah. I mean, there is no lack of of people trying to make money here in Ludendorff. So easy enough, I would say.
Great.
Sorry,
That's what he's-
I can't
that's-
get over that.
that's what
in this
Artemis does.
city, in this place where people are selling their body, the rights to their body, they're
Yep.
also selling their body.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how Artemis is gonna spend some time,
Yeah.
and then
Eventually meet back up with everyone. Where is Artemis emotionally right now?
not good. Like very not good.
Yeah.
Pretty numb. That was a pretty bad encounter he just had.
Yeah. Artemis, as you sort of trudge back to the inn and tavern where you all are staying tonight, which, by the way, y'all's choice, you can either get modest rooms at the inn for 3 gold all together, or you can get comfortable rooms at the inn for 5 gold all together.
I think we're gonna do the comfortable rooms, and Jinarra's gonna pay for us all to get our own rooms after we've been in each other's bodies, so we can have a little bit of privacy if we want.
Yeah.
Oh, now you want boundaries?
In that case, we'll double it to 10 gold.
I'll take it, whatever.
But anyway, Artemis, as you're trudging back to the inn and tavern, you know, it's rainy, it's gross out, it's dark now. You just feel like deadened from this extremely difficult journey that you've been on, and confused about what it's all for. And out of the corner of your eye, all the lampposts in the street for a split second you notice turn silver, and then back to their natural colors.
I'll just keep walking. you
Yeah.
know. I saw something. I'm tired.
Yeah. You make it back to the inn. Everybody, you all sort of gather back together. Is there any sort of conversation this evening, or do you all just like eat your food and go to bed?
Can I do an insight check to see what's going on with Artemis?
Yeah, make an insight check. 19. Artemis, are you trying to hide how you're feeling, or are you just gonna let it be obvious?
Yeah, I don't think I'm caring enough right now. He's in his head.
Yeah.
Just thinking.
Detect thoughts.
In that case, Bowmin, you do immediately clock that there's something up with Artemis.
I think if we're like, I would imagine we all met back in like the tavern.
Yeah.
To probably get some drinks and food before we went to like bed.
Yeah.
Bowman's gonna approach Artemis and just put his hand on his shoulder and just go, "Are you all right, Artemis?"
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
That's for somebody as charismatic as you are, I know that's a lie.
Oh, well, I'm just tired, I guess. You know, we've been through a lot.
Yeah, we have been. We're not done yet, so you could be tired now, but when we get up in the morning, we gotta get going. So if there's anything on your mind, though, you can't really rest your mind. Your body can rest, but your mind can't. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Anything on my mind? Got a lot on my mind. Like how this is the first time we haven't really just like fucked something up in a while. Right?
What do you mean by that?
And everywhere we go, there's just like there's bodies behind us.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about the fact that we are the reason an entire village got slaughtered, hunted. And then we were just on to the next thing. And then we don't need to, that's a whole other.
Artemis, I think you're not realizing the other side of that whole situation. We're not the reason why they got slaughtered. We just happen to be there and existing at the same time. And doing our best to not also get slaughtered. And
Yeah, I know it's like a complicated thing. But we took out Mother What's-Her-Face.
Mm-hmm. Because she killed me with one word. She was going to kill all of us eventually.
Yeah, we just didn't.
What I want you to think about this is, what was the alternative?
Is that what you were thinking? Back in the war? Did you think about the alternatives?
Yes. I still do. Every single day.
Where were you when everything started? When the ship got blown up? Where were you?
On that ship? Of course. I think you knew.
You see, I was about 5 or so, something like that. I just grew up watching everyone deal with the consequences of that ship getting blown up. Or just clinging to a drink or trying to ignore the fact that loved ones were very much gone and not coming back, and all that was there to protect them was some rich family. And then we lost. We lost it all, didn't we? We failed. Because we maybe didn't think things through all the way when we blew up a fucking ship.
Artemis, do you think I blew up that ship?
Did you?
Do you think I blew up that ship?
I don't know anything. I don't know who you are, Bowmin. I thought I did. For a little bit there. I thought you were someone that had really messed up and were doing everything you could to put it back together. Then you do things. You do things like
Say it. This is good. Say it.
You mutilate a body after you've already killed them.
Yep.
That's what you did. You know, I'm clinging to any sort of idea that my brother didn't slaughter a bunch of people. That when we find him, he was controlled by somebody. He wasn't in his mind. If someone else did it, he left and someone else came along and did this, and he has no idea. I have to believe he's redeemable in some way. And I told you about this. I said to you, while we were looking for evidence against the general, that I didn't like how we were going. I told you this, and then you just cut off her head. Yeah, she was attacking Nyx. We defend our own, that's fine. But you...
Artemis. I know that you sometimes think of me as a actions first kind of guy. Would I be correct saying that? I'm not trying to offend. I'm not trying to instigate an argument or anything. I just want some clarification.
I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know how we're gonna...
I cut her head off to show the potential, if there were still zombies, that she was dead. Because all evidence pointed that they were going after her. And if there were still hordes at the walls, I would have stand in front of all of them and presented her head. Insurance. Do you know the difference between a soldier and a maniac? Tacticians. They're tactical. Intent is really what it is. I don't get pleasure for ripping that. Okay, I got a little pleasure out of it. She was awful. But I didn't want to do it unless I had to. I will not tell you that all the bodies that we have left in our wake will leave your mind. I remember all their faces. I remember them every single day. From the war, even beforehand. By the time I was your age, if I had stacked all the bodies I have, they would have doubled my size. I know I'm not a good person for that, but I did not do it for no reason. But Artemis, the difference between me and your brother is we don't know why your brother did those things. But also, I will say this. Hesitation leads to vulnerability. When we do meet your brother, we need to be ready for anything. And be ready for the consequences to come afterwards.
Everything was just easier when... It's easier when I was climbing down drain pipes and sleeping with senators and... It's... I don't like this.
Do you want to know why I was on that ship?
I don't know.
Me, USEC, and Diesel were part of information gathering task force for the government. Did we do things to get information that were not necessarily good? Yes. But we were gathering information of why that ship was there. Because the government suspected that the Sword Coast Federation were trying to attack us months before it happened. I knew that I could have died on that ship. All of us knew that. One of us did. It destroyed me. I was physically fine, but I was never the same. But I knew that I had to keep going. To protect as many people as I could, even though I knew it was a losing war throughout the entire time. So you may be tired now, but there's more work at hand. Could be saving thousands.
Or maybe we're gonna kill Penny's mom.
Am
Well,
I
just-
within hearing range for that?
Yeah, I think we're still sitting there.
I would say they're probably off in the corner, but so Penny, make me a perception check. Also, Bowmin, I would like you to make me just a quick, we'll call it intelligence check.
Oh, intelligence check?
Intelligence check.
16.
What did you get, Penny?
16.
You did hear Artemis mention your mom.
Ugh, I don't have any modifiers for my intelligence, but that's okay. That was another 17.
Another 17. That night on the ship, as you're thinking back to it, you know for a fact you were there the night it blew up. You were there to learn information. You were there to possibly sabotage the ship. But in the chaos of getting caught and getting chased off the ship, you did not sabotage the ship. The ship blew up anyway. So you
Penny's
can
mom.
choose whether or not to share that, but
Well, I think I did not tell a lie during this
No.
entire time.
no, you didn't.
So
You didn't.
I'm gonna
But-
carefully dance around those words.
Yeah.
But also, just the thing is about Penny's mom is she's already kind of dead.
I'm also making my way over when I hear Penny's mom.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, you arrive at the table.
Actually, did I catch it too?
Yeah.
'Cause-
Oh, your perception's crazy good.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Then I'm gonna
Jinarra
follow-
probably also caught it.
I'm gonna
I'll head
also go
over
with
too.
Penny
Artemis.
because
Oh.
I had that vision of her mom and I'm like, oh wait, nope, we're gonna
Yeah.
I gotta go. I gotta
Yeah.
follow that.
As Penny and
Everybody
and
converges on the table where Artemis and Bowmin were having a private conversation.
as everyone is walking over, I think Bowmin does clock people coming over, and I'm just gonna to cut this short, unfortunately, because I don't think we want to broadcast that we're not feeling the greatest right now. Without a doubt, Artemis, you are a good person. You do
Yeah,
everything for everyone else besides yourself, and that itself means you're a good person. I mean, you ruined so many wax cylinders by writing your own signature on them.
I added to their value.
Added to their value.
Hey, are you guys talking about my mom?
Nope.
I literally heard Penny's mom.
No. Artemis was saying something about a new song he was writing.
Penny's mom.
I'm gonna ignore Bowmin. I'm gonna ignore Bowmin and look to Artemis. And I'm just gonna say, we already talked about this. It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
What if she is onto something and somehow we stop a bunch of souls from doing whatever the hell they do in the afterlife? The fuck if I know.
But that's definitely not my mom. It can't be my mom. She would never ask for help, number one.
Well, when
Oh, is that hereditary?
she came to me as well while I was Penny.
Oh? You didn't tell me this.
Oh, I thought we talked about
I
it.
think she did.
Oh,
think she
okay,
did.
good.
Yeah, we did.
Okay,
Because
good,
I was
good.
like, I
It
don't
was
think
when you
this
guys
is
were on the way
real.
to the mine. She told
Okay.
you about it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And it seems to me like this is not a friendly spirit.
Oh. Sick. Cursed mom.
I'm gonna grab Nyx on my way, and so that
Huh?
Nyx isn't the only one.
Yeah, yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah,
Is it in the
Nyx, you
room?
get brought over to the table. Everybody's at this new table. You all picked up your plates and your drinks and you moved to a new table. in a
I was
different part
trying
of
to
the
take a nap. What's so important?
room.
You need to stay awake so that you can sleep tonight.
I think I'll be fine.
See, so it's not my mom. It's a malicious, evil spirit that's purposely designed to make me feel really bad so that I sabotage the mission.
Is that what's happening to you, Jinarra?
No, I think those are
Um,
PTSD nightmares.
Is that not what you're having?
Me? No,
Yeah.
I'm seeing visions of my dead mother in a ghost form, but it's a malignant ghost that's leading us to go on a different path. So it's
Okay.
two different things.
Okay.
In
And you're
fairness,
also
though,
talking to a dead person, Nyx.
I know what's going on with that one. I'm experiencing it.
Bowmin also know what's going on with that one now.
Yeah.
Yeah, next we need to talk about dead people. What's going on with that?
Listen, I don't know if she's dead, one. She's a lich, and she's telling me how to use the thing that we need to go home. Well, actually, no, she's not really telling me anything. She's just kind of, like, giving me the go-ahead to, like, keep collecting these things.
Okay, what's a lich?
I don't know, that's how she introduced herself.
Nyx, you would know what a lich is. A lich is
Something used for medicine. It sucks in your blood.
Oh,
no.
I get those at the river all the time.
A lich is a wizard who, in order to avoid death, removed their soul from their body and placed the soul in another vessel, turning themselves into a powerful undead. You know that the ritual, you don't know specifically the ritual to do this, but you do know that people have to die in order for a wizard to become a lich. So you know Lottie has killed people, I guess. But she seems pretty friendly when you've spoken to her.
She's letting me continue to build her thing.
Yeah.
Nobody here has any, like, weird plans for this. Like, I've referenced to my backpack for this thing.
I was in your body for a couple of hours and I still don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Might be a nice paperweight.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, I know you just said she's nice, but you trust her?
Oh, I don't know about trust,
Okay.
but, like, I'm not asking her for any well, I guess I did ask her, like, one question of, like, how do I put it together? And she wasn't very helpful. So, yeah. I think, but here's my read on her. She keeps checking in whenever we find these things, and I, like, spend time and I try to figure out what the heck is going on. She, like, comes to me every time and she's like, hey, you're not planning on, like, killing everyone, right? So
Can that thing you're building kill everyone then? Cool.
I think it could be used for bad things, but we just want to go home eventually.
It does freak me out that the thing that could send us home could also kill a bunch of people, but I guess we can cross that bridge when we get to it.
I mean, I think I'd have to figure out how to. I'm hoping that I would have to figure out how to kill people in order for it to kill people, rather than it just killing people automatically.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't work if you didn't kill people and it needs it to kill people.
Right.
Nyx, based on what you know about this artifact, there's nothing to it that
There's nothing, like,
inherently
malicious.
when you activate its
Yeah.
powers, 100 people die.
Right.
Right? That's not how it works as far as you know. It is, once completed, an extremely powerful magical artifact. And you also know that Lottie has said that there are detrimental effects when you first complete it that could
Oh,
be
that's right, I heard.
dangerous when you do, but
I'm not telling my friends this,
yeah. I'm just telling you, I'm just reminding you what you know.
but my friends don't know that there's a risk involved.
Right.
All right.
I think that we're all very traumatized. We've gone through a lot of really traumatizing things.
Yeah,
But we're not going
absolutely.
to solve all of those traumatizing things tonight.
No. But when we
Artemis brought back his bird for whatever reason.
Didn't like being a pega horse. Whatever
I
it
don't
was.
like it being a bird.
get-
I mean, we're already halfway in. We're already basically there. We can't, well, I mean, yeah, we could get cold feet now, but we don't have any way of going home.
Yeah, exactly.
we just
But
need-
I mean, we could just, it's, we're not contracted to anything, okay? It's just happening. It's gonna be fine. And I'm saying that. So if I'm saying that, then it's definitely going to be fine.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
What does everyone miss about being home?
Oh my God. Why would you
Everyone,
ask that? We're all
the-
depressed.
my family.
Oh, I could contact my parents. I
Yeah.
haven't done that in a few days.
Yeah.
Octavia says hi, everyone, by the way.
Oh, good.
Oh, yay.
How is she?
She's here too?
She seems fine. She doesn't seem well, but she seems fine. She seems stressed. I mean, she's like rebuilding the entirety of the police force, so you know.
Elina, as everybody's talking about their home, what are you thinking about with your home?
Like where I was originally from,
However
or
Elina would define home in these.
I don't think she has one.
So I would say then,
Like,
what are you thinking about with your journey? What are you thinking about maybe where you did come from? What has led you on this? And maybe you come to the realization that you don't have a home. And that's a perfectly valid realization to come to.
yeah, I think that's it. And she's very, very sad now because she realizes, like, after this is over and we figure this out, like, what's next? Because these people are all probably going to leave and go back to their home.
You could come
And
with us.
if she hasn't found the artifact that she is looking for at that point, she
Right.
continues on alone again.
Right. I think with all of these lovely depressing thoughts, you will eventually go to bed and take a long rest for the night. You all take your long rest. Jinarra,
Mhm.
you don't have a dream.
Interesting. Okay.
As I just had the one dream while I was in her body, right?
Yeah.
Haven't I had dreams every night?
Yes, you have.
Interesting.
I scared him off.
Interesting. I'm gonna wake up feeling confused.
Yep.
I would like to contact my parents
Yeah.
really quick, if that's okay.
Yeah. 5% chance for it to go through. Go and roll a D100 for me.
5%.
95% chance for it to go through. 5% chance for it to fail. Sorry.
Hold on.
Yeah, the stakes got really
I was
high.
like, shit.
Yeah.
We went to a new domain and it's like
no, no.
34?
34, you're fine.
it's like a Verizon
74, you're fine.
I was gonna say we're switching from Verizon to AT&T
Yeah.
towers.
Yeah.
Okay. We're all safe, still in domains. Please let everyone's loved ones know. Are you all safe? Made new friend Elina, miss and love you muchly.
You get a message back saying, "Hi, honey, it's mom. We love you. We are safe. We'll check on your friends' families. Still trying to track down that dragon. Being very elusive."
Dragon walks into the tavern.
I'll share that with everyone when everyone wakes up.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just turning over a new leaf.
He's
Also-
doing
He
He's working on himself.
Also, very confusing. I did not have any dreams last night for the first time.
That's good and concerning. Why now? Okay.
That's how I feel too.
Oh, I yelled
But
at
I'm
him.
well rested, more so than usual. So
I yelled at the dragon. I talked back to the dragon.
Yeah, Nyx, I'm sure that's why he decided not to show up. Yeah.
Yeah.
huh,
Hmm.
just felt like I would share with the group. I'm confused, but okay, I'm good.
We don't think he's like in Ravenloft, right?
Hey! Oh wait, that's Sam's voice. I don't think so. Also, I don't want to think so. So
I think it's more the latter of what he said. I mean, I don't think so, but I also know my parents can track pretty much anything, and if they're having this hard of a time finding him, I don't think this is the current priority, though. I think we should focus on other things. But
Yeah, that's true.
truthfully, not something I had thought of before. Okay.
Do we have an amulet? The scrying amulet, the anti-scrying amulet. Is anyone attuned to that?
I think you have it.
No, I don't have it anymore because I gave it to someone else. I don't remember who though.
Didn't we give it to
Did we give it?
To Octavia.
We give it to Octavia?
Octavia?
Wait,
No, I have it. I have it. I have it.
Okay, yes. I was gonna say we got it back from Octavia. No one has
I am-
any open attunement slots, right?
I don't.
Okay. All right. Well, this sucks.
I can take it. I mean, I honestly, as much as I love my reps, the Elementalist, I don't use them a ton.
I mean, I feel like if anything, he's gonna be able to figure out a way to find us, so we're doomed either way. It's not a priority. Let's think about Darkon. Let's go to Darkon, and then we can think about Fear Kindler in like 8-10 days when we're back home.
Before we go, how about a nice rousing speech about how bad things maybe will not happen in the next domain, and I'm more well rested than usual, so hopefully that's good, and let's not think about a big scary dragon being here with us.
Yeah.
That's going to be, how many points are we up now? I think it's 16.
Ooh,
It is.
nice.
Wow.
You all, unless there's anything else you're doing, you all depart Ludendorff, and a few hours later find the nearest overland mist border. And you
Ugh.
enter the mist.
And here we go.
Who is leading the group this time?
I
That's a
will.
Okay. You've got the Mist Talisman. You're leading the way. I'd like you to roll 2d6 for me.
Duty.
Do you want the total?
Yeah.
8.
Okay. You are venturing through the mist, through initially quite like cold, sort of marshy territory, just like the place you left. About 3 hours into your trek, the ground is starting to get more solid as far as you can tell in this sort of obscured environment. Jinarra, could you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Yep.
Why Jinarra?
Why, Jinarra?
Italian
Jinarra.
accent.
I mean, I get +9, so 27.
Okay. You continue on your journey for another couple hours, going through sort of these rolling hills into these fields. You start to smell. Jinarra, you start to smell smoke. No one else does.
I smell smoke.
What?
Do we have a fire extinguisher? No, that's not invented yet. Do we have water power? No, we don't.
I mean,
I have shape water, but I need water to.
I can create water.
Well, there we go. Perfect.
At this point, it's been a couple hours since I called for that last wisdom saving throw. Could you make another wisdom saving throw for me, Jinarra?
Jinarra again.
Is it just humans?
20.
Fire?
26.
Do
Okay.
I smell like? Just go say what you're gonna say.
No, ask your question.
Do I smell fire just like a bonfire fire, or do I smell fire like burning flesh fire, like dragon fire?
You smell dragon fire.
Oh my god.
I've contacted my parents for the day, y'all.
What do you need me to send something to them?
I would. Can you send it to them, or do you have to send it to Octavia?
No,
No,
she just
I
has
have
normal
sending, but if as long as it goes through.
I would let them know that.
You can stop looking.
Should we see if it's actually Fear Kindler before I contact my parents?
Well, we might not have a chance to contact them after.
I mean, there are a lot of dragons in the world.
Why are we still in the mist?
Or this is just
Is this the
a
mist,
thing
or
of
is
the
this-
mist.
Is this the mist or this the smoke?
Does it look like the mist or does it look like smoke?
It looks like,
How many
it looks
times
like
have
the
I
mist.
traveled through the mist? Can I tell the difference?
Yeah, we'll call it an insight check.
Yeah, and none of us smell this?
Nobody but Jinarra smells it. Jinarra, you know which direction the smoke is coming from. You can smell which direction the smoke is coming from.
Is it in the direction we're heading in?
It's different direction.
Oh,
21.
21.
Oh,
The 21, you would know that the mists are strange. They're fickle. They like to play tricks on people.
Mist.
Can I tell, like, since Jinarra has said that she smells smoke and none of us have gotten that, is that
Mhm.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna say, Jinarra, I've traveled through the mist many times, and it may just be something designed to trick you.
I don't. If that's the case, like, I don't think this needs to be the priority. I think we should, like, focus on what we're doing.
If it happens again, we can see, but
Yeah.
let's continue forward.
I also have a feeling that if he is in the domains of dread, he might be trying to seek me out, so I might find him whether or not I want to. So I think we should just continue with what we're doing. I'm gonna
You
feel
can-
like secretly conflicted about that, but
Yeah,
it's, I think, the right choice.
yeah. You all continue pressing ahead. The rolling hills turn to flat, sort of plain land. It's been 1 hour. Jinarra, make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Advantage.
You are currently, by the way, 6 hours into the journey.
This is taking a long time.
16 is a failure. The smoke is getting to you, and now you can hear screams.
Oh, this is why she didn't have a dream.
And you are compelled to chase the smell and the noise.
We can't catch her.
Hold on. Can I use stillness of mind, my monk ability, to end a condition that makes me charmed or frightened?
Can I?
And see if that makes it go away, like knowing that if it's
You can
real, it won't
use
go
you can
away.
use stillness of mind. The compulsion diminishes, but you can still smell the smoke and hear the screams.
Can I dispel magic on Jinarra?
You may certainly try.
Just don't dispel her magical items.
She's no longer a warlock.
Roll a d20, Bowmin, and add your spell
Okay.
modifier.
Can we tell that Jinarra has,
Yeah, her eyes are sort
Demeanor.
of dilated.
hey, what do you see?
I hear screaming, and the smoke is really, really powerful. And I'm
Oh.
guessing none of you smell it.
I didn't get a nat 20 at all being Nyx, and I just got my nat 20 plus 5, so 25.
25. You, Bowman, you cast the spell. When you do, the sensation leaves Jinarra, and then just a moment later returns.
While Jinarra's confused, I'm just gonna hang back while people are walking until I'm behind her, and then I'm gonna take out my gun and hit her across the head.
I
With
was
the-
gonna take out her
I'm trying to
music
knock her
box.
out.
Are you knocking me out?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and knock you
I
out. Sorry.
kind of love it. Okay.
Make
We
an
can't
attack
afford
roll.
you running. What do you need me to roll?
It's an attack roll.
Oh. Okay. So I just
So
roll.
you roll your d20, and
Can
you
she have
add
advantage
your-
because it's a
just
surprise
roll it.
attack?
It's just a straight attack roll.
I've never done that.
It's your strength.
It's what? Yeah. It's yeah.
It's my strength modifier. Oh, I'm just gonna roll a d20. What do I add?
And
I don't see my.
just add. You're just making a weapon attack. This is just a weapon attack. Make an attack roll as if you're attacking with one of your weapons.
That
So
wasn't
you see the little modifiers next to your weapons. You roll a d20 and you add that. It's just an attack
Oh, like
roll.
the modifier for the
Yes,
lady
that's all I'm asking for. Is for you to
I'm
make
rolling
an
to
attack roll. You're rolling to hit.
I'm rolling.
Jesus Christ.
I just started playing D&D.
Oh.
Almost 100 episodes in.
Okay, it's a 28.
Okay.
Jeez, yep, you hit me.
Yeah, you hit Jinarra.
Listen, Bowmin, can you carry Jinarra the rest of the way? I don't want her to start running. 'cause we
I
won't be able
don't
to catch
think
her.
one hit is enough to knock Jinarra out. I, mean,
I think it'll just make. What the fuck are you doing?
yeah, roll damage. You're gonna roll. We'll call it whatever your rapier damage is. Roll that.
Okay.
Also, don't hit people on the back of the head. That's how you die.
11.
11.
Oof.
Jinarra, you take 11 points of damage.
All right,
She's-
all right. Jinarra, where did you put the music box I gave you?
It's in my pack. I'll pull it
I'm
out.
gonna go through her pack and pull that out, and I'm gonna open it and like put it as close to her face as I can.
You start playing the music, it doesn't.
While she's
Stop.
doing that, I'm tying her up with my rope.
Jinarra, do you submit
Jinarra,
to
this is
being
for your
tied up with
foot!
with the rope?
What?
Yeah, Bowmin, can you just carry me?
I mean, Hayes is here, so you could just ride.
Yeah, but we need-
like I need. Can you like restrain
Oh,
me?
you want me to
though?
grapple you? Yes. I can.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I willingly. I would rather you not hit me, but
Okay. Bowmin,
Do
you
we?
carry Jinarra. Artemis, yes.
I'd like to take a look into the mists, looking for any strange shapes that are nearby, like any figures, any
Yeah.
towering, draconic-looking shapes.
Make a perception check.
While he's doing that, where is it?
my
I want
sword-
to see invisibility.
You cast see invisibility. You don't see anything you're not expecting to see.
Okay.
Can I send my my
Familiar.
familiar towards the smoke? And
Yeah.
since I'm being carried anyways, can I look through my familiar's eyes?
Yeah. You are looking through your familiar's eyes. You all are continuing on. Familiar goes off in the direction of the smoke and the screams.
Does 27 see anything?
27. You look out into the mist. You can see sort of the general every time you go through the mist, you feel like you can see vague shapes out in the mist. So you can see those vague shapes. So you don't see anything that looks like a dragon.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Jinarra, you're looking through your familiar's eyes. And there's a moment where, like, you think your familiar blinks. But when your familiar opens its eyes, it is on the rooftop of Castle Waterdeep. And the city is in flames, and Fear Kindler is there and smiles and opens wide and swallows your familiar. And the familiar's gone. Vision cuts. You're back in your body. It's been half an hour. I'd like to make another wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
I got that one.
It's been nice.
I need you are compelled to try and follow the smell and the screams. You are making an acrobatics check to escape Bowman's grapple.
Am I doing an opposing?
Yes, this would be athletics.
Is it just straight?
It's acrobatics for you. Or athletics.
I mean,
whichever's
is
better.
it a straight acrobatics check?
Yeah.
Not with disadvantage. For...
Right. Yeah.
Does this seem to be an attack?
I rolled really bad. I got it 10.
A
I
10
got-
to
I got dirty 20.
dirty 20.
Mm.
Jinarra is squirming severely, trying to get out of your arms, Bowmin, but you are able to hold her for now.
What would happen if I just put lay on hands on her? If I could just spell
just-
5.
You heal her those hit points. Doesn't end the effect.
Anyone know sleep? Someone put her to sleep?
I'm
I know-
gonna just
I know
run.
chokehold.
I'm gonna run up to Jinarra. Bowman
Yeah.
and myself as this is happening. I'm just be like, keep holding. Hold on. Give me like her wrist or something. I'm gonna like rip off a little piece of like white cloth of my shirt or something. I'm gonna just like try and bind, like looping around Bowman's wrist, my wrist, and Jinarra's, so that we're all just kind of tied up like that.
While you are attempting to do this, I will say in initiative, quote unquote, we're back to Jinarra's turn now. Jinarra, you're gonna make another acrobatics check to escape the grapple, and this time the number is whatever you set already, Bowmin, which was 20.
I got a 16 plus 8 for 24.
So
24.
I can't.
The 20, because you hadn't set the grapple number before, that was you setting the grapple number.
Okay.
That previous roll. So the 24 is going to break the grapple as Artemis is trying to tie you up. Jinarra, you have to use your full movement, and your action was to escape the grapple, but monks can bonus action dash. So you use your action and bonus action to dash into the mist in the direction of the smoke. You all can still see her.
90
So
I'm gonna grab whoever's nearest. I'm in the middle of a spell. Who's nearest me?
It'd be Bowmin.
Bowman.
I've already got you. Who else wants a bonus?
I mean, I was trying to like
I'll
get the
grab
music
Nyx.
box
Yeah,
in her
I'll
face.
grab Nyx, slap her wrist into this. I'm gonna cast Aid.
okay.
At I think we're gonna do a 3rd level. So all 3 of us, our hit point maximum increases by 10 points. And that's in addition to Jinarra's 16.
Okay. So yes. So basically you get 10 more hit points, the 2 of you and Artemis. So Jinarra is dashing out into the mist. Are you? I assume you all are following her, or are you letting her to her own devices?
I have a question. Is she 90 feet away or less?
She's 90 feet
away.
Can I do vortex warp and try to get her to warp back to where we are? You have to do a constitution saving throw.
Okay, make a con save.
Do you want me?
Yeah.
15.
Is it good if I succeed or fail?
I hope you fail.
I hope I fail. I got 21.
Well,
Spell fails. She's continuing to run away into the mist.
Can
Thanks for
I
that.
have Hayes carry Bowmin out? Hayes take the dash action.
You and Hayes dash after her. I assume the rest of you are also just to keep
Yeah.
in sight of each other at
Yeah.
this point.
Well, Hayes, if he dashes, is 100 feet.
Sure. You catch up to Jinarra. The rest of you are lagging behind a little bit. As soon as you catch up to Jinarra, the mist around all of you parts. And you are on the rooftop of Castle Waterdeep. The city of Waterdeep is burning around you. The roof of Castle Waterdeep is in flames. Elina, you have no idea where you are. All you know
Awesome.
is you are on a rooftop that's on fire, surrounded by an entire city on fire. Flames are worse than they were in reality. When this happened for real in Waterdeep, it was just one district of Waterdeep that was on fire. The entire city of Waterdeep is ablaze. Fear Kindler perches on the roof, his reptilian face split in a gigantic smile. His fangs are dripping magma.
Nice.
He is far more terrifying than he was the first time you fought him. His red and orange and black scales are almost splitting apart, and flames seem to burst from the cracks in his armor. Well, you thought you could sass me in your nightmares. I'll show you a nightmare. And I need everybody to roll
Oh.
initiative and go ahead and load up the battle map.
Ah,
You're
yeah,
my
let's
God.
go.
I'm so sorry.
Pray to God Jinarra's back now that she's here, man.
Yeah, Jinarra, you come to your senses in this place, but it's terrifying.
We were trying so hard.
Hey, that was really good. If
Yeah.
that vortex warp had worked, you definitely had a chance to avoid this one.
If Octavia was here, it would have worked.
Well, I'm gonna collect your initiatives. Nyx.
Oh, shit. That's right.
11.
Artemis.
22. It's good to be back.
Jinarra.
18.
Bowmin.
13. It's good to be back.
Penny.
24.
And Elina.
15.
All right, at the top of the initiative order is Penny, followed by Artemis, followed by Jinarra, followed by Fear Kindler, then Elina, then Bowmin, then Nyx. So, Penny, you are first to act. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm just gonna start shooting. Because what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah,
It's the ghost and it goes through it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna lightning launcher that bitch.
go for it.
And we're gonna hope that he's not a figment of Jinarra's imagination and that it actually hits. Okay. Okay, the lowest is a 27.
All of your attacks hit.
Okay.
However,
Yeah.
they
Son
do
of a
no
bitch.
damage. The bullets clearly impact, but Fear Kindler does not take any damage.
Okay. So
So
after that,
his attack shouldn't affect us.
yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna yell, gun does no damage, so I don't know.
Are you gonna move or are you staying where you are?
Maybe I'll move a little back.
Dude, is your gun magical?
It is.
Good to know.
Artemis, that brings it to your turn.
Oh boy. The no damage thing is a tricky little twist. What do we got here? How far? 50. Okay. I'm going to first just yell to Jinarra. And just, Jinarra, can you look at me?
Yeah, I can. I don't know what happened. But I'm here now.
Ben, do her eyes still seem clouded? Anything about her giving away any sort of this is her? Like, if the dragon's not getting damaged, did she look like she took any? She didn't look like she got hurt by those blasts or anything.
Nope.
Somehow linked.
Nope. Brilliant idea, but I didn't come up with that.
Okay. I would like to run. We gotta spread out. But I need to be within 60 feet of my people. Okay, wait, 60 feet is a really far distance. Okay. I'm gonna have my bird fly. Nope. I'm gonna have my bird skirt off over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, with 30. Yeah, I'm just going to spread out to about here.
Okay.
Try to, because we've gotten hit by cones of fire before.
Mm-hmm.
And I will bonus action as I'm running scream to Elina. Be like, hey, so we fought this before and we did it, but this is a little worse, but we've got it, so it'll be okay, it'll be okay. And inspire her?
Great. You have an inspiration die.
Okay. Which one's that now? Is it D
10.
10? Okay.
Go to D10. And then I'm going to cast Armor of Oikos at... Oh, wait, that gets rid of the hit points. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay. Then we're just gonna Eldritch Blast then.
Okay, go for it.
Pow, pow,
Make your attack
pow, and
rolls.
see if somehow that's different. That is, first one's definitely a miss. What is that? Yeah, 17 to hit.
17's a miss.
Yeah. 23 to hit.
23 hits, you do no damage.
Okay. And great, more to hit. 26 to hit. No damage.
Hits, no damage.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, Jinarra, would you believe that you're exactly 20 feet away from Fear Kindler, which is the range for his tail attack? Because you're exactly 20 feet away from Fear Kindler, which is the range for his tail attack. So
It's a big tail.
big tail. So he's going to use a legendary action to make a tail attack against you.
Would that be considered a missile?
Nah, no, I love the hustle though. I love the hustle. That is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
So you're gonna go ahead and take 20 points of bludgeoning damage as his gigantic tail lashes out and hits you across the chest.
So his tail felt real then.
It sure did. It felt very real. After the legendary action, Fear Kindler says, "See, standing against me is hopeless. There's nothing you can do. I will burn the world." And that brings it to your turn, Jinarra.
Would it be my action to make a perception check and truly see if this is actually Fear Kindler?
Yes.
It would be my action.
Yes, because if it is an illusion, it's an action to see through the illusion. Is
Okay.
how that is typically ruled.
Okay. Well, I'll do my other stupid thing then. I am going to oops. Ways of sharing it. I'm going to run all the way up to him and I'm going to try to punch him. I know the other stuff did something, but I'm wondering if I'm the only one who can deal damage.
Yeah, make your attack rolls.
That was a nat 20 plus 8 for 28.
28 hits, you don't do any damage.
Oh,
I'm going to then bonus action disengage because I can do that as a monk.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my movement to get back to where I was because I have enough movement to do that.
Great.
even
Do that.
further if you can, because of that tail.
Actually, I can. I think that'll be 25 feet.
Yep. All right.
Oh, now it's his turn.
At the end of your turn,
Yep.
Jinarra, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 18.
18. 18 is a failure. I'm not going to tell you what that failure means, but it's a failure. It's Fear Kindler's turn.
Hooray!
Hooray! Let's. All right, and then let's see if I can figure out how to turn this bad boy.
You can leave me out of there if it's helpful.
Yeah, actually, I feel like No.
Yeah, now I cast this fire spell. Oh, well.
There we go. Perfect. I
Oh,
need
Cypress.
everybody in the cone, which is everybody except Cypress,
Good job, buddy.
to make
Good job.
a dexterity saving throw for me.
Elina and let me see real quick. Elina and Nyx get +5.
Oh, I am doing the virtual roll for this also, by the way.
Ben,
said-
is this considered a breath weapon of creatures that have the dragon type?
It sure is.
Cool. I have advantage.
You
on
said
this-
dexterity.
Dexterity saving throw.
Ooh!
26.
26 is a success. You'll take half damage.
30.
30 is a success. You'll take half damage.
22.
22 is a failure. You'll take full damage.
13.
13 is a failure. You'll take full damage.
24?
24 is a success, just barely. You'll take half damage.
Wait.
40.
40 is a success. And I believe in a rogue, you'll take no damage.
Damn. Nyx gains a life.
I rolled a nat 20. I get +10 on dex saving throws, and then I also have +10 from Sam.
Nice.
Could you
Can I give that to some of my
could you
friends?
give it to somebody else?
No, so everybody who succeeded.
Can
will
I use
take-
my Indomitable feature to re-roll?
Yes, you may.
And I'm also gonna uncanny dodge. and
That was
take
worse.
half.
Yes, that's fine.
Does inspiration count against?
Yes.
Yeah, you can add it.
I'm gonna
You
use.
have to
I'm
get to
gonna.
a 24.
Oh wait.
Can you get to a 24 with a
No, I
plus-
can't.
So
Okay.
save it.
Real quick.
got it for 10 minutes.
Hayes also got a 26.
Okay, that's a success for Hayes. So the half, the full damage is 100. Half that for everybody who succeeded. So 50.
So Hayes is gone.
Yup,
I think
guess
the
I'll
only
check
way I
out.
survived that was I flattened myself on the roof.
Yeah, Nyx, you tuck and roll and just barely escape unscathed. And I'll delete Hayes from the map. Sorry, Hayes.
Dude, Cypress is a legend.
Cypress is a legend. But that's his breath weapon, so he doesn't necessarily get to do that every turn. So that's the good news.
Cool.
He is, however, going to hop right up in all y'all's business because he can't take damage right now, so he's not too worried right now.
Right
Right
now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now. That brings us to Alina's turn.
Okay. Okay.
Who's gotten we're all immune to fire spell?
I have a resistance to fire spell.
We've got a potion.
Oh wait, we do.
Yeah, we
don't
do have a. I think we all have a potion of fire resistance.
I think I used mine in the actual fight.
I also
Um,
used mine in there.
Actual fight.
Okay. Maybe I'll die, but that's okay. I'm going to use my action to call for divine intervention from my deity.
Oh
And-
shit.
Pray to the fucking Lord I can roll under a 14 on
Yeah.
my percentile die.
Yeah.
What if though?
Yeah.
That's a 6. That's a 6.
I'm converting. Raven Queen all the way.
6.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Bye,
Is the encounter over?
Yeah.
I think
Alright,
so.
guys, that was a great season 2.
What did
We'll
I
see you
do
in season
driving?
3.
Sorry, what?
What does that do?
So divine intervention is I can request my deity's aid and I have to roll a percentile dice and it has to be less than or equal to 14. And then if it is, my deity will literally intervene to help me.
Bensley.
God gets
The
involved.
DM gets to choose the nature of the intervention, but like
Elina disappears.
Elina, what do you
Elina escapes from
say
danger.
in your prayer to the Raven Queen to get her to show up?
okay. Okay, so I will say Dear, wait, do I have a name for her? Because I feel
Dear
like I do. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Hey, you rolled a 6 on a divine intervention.
Okay.
Can't use it for a week, I think now. But
Yeah, I can't use it for a week now, but that's fine. I think we'll be okay.
It refurbishes on the Sabbath.
Dear sweet Raven Queen, it is Elina, one of your faithful servants, and I am requesting your aid. There's
There's a fucking
a
dragon.
dragon that me and my friends are trying to beat, and currently there seems to be no path forward, and I cannot do this without you. Please, if you can hear this prayer, come and help us.
yeah, all right.
Quote the Raven Queen.
I'm gonna
Alright.
I'm gonna
Quote the Raven.
to
Quote the
quote
Raven.
Yeah, all right.
Nevermore.
I'm just gonna roll to see how the Raven Queen is gonna interpret that request. Okay.
Sends down a self-help book.
How to defeat
How to train your dragon.
How to defeat dragons for dummies.
As you say this prayer, the fires all around the city go out. The rooftop is surrounded by darkness, by blackness. All of you can hear the sound of a truly uncountable number of ravens.
Or Nyx.
And
Oh, poor Nick.
these birds
This is
are
worse.
you can't see them. They're out in the darkness. You can hear them.
That's still worse.
And then suddenly, towering behind Fear Kindler is a 50-foot tall woman draped in a cloak of darkness. What you can see of her face is stark white, but it's just the lower half of her face, because the upper half of her face is shrouded by a raven mask. And she looks at Fair Kindler and says, Morpheus, you hamper one of my followers. Nevermore. Swipes her hand through the air. Fear Kindler disappears. You see twitching in the air is this strange looking figure. You can't really get a good glimpse of him. He's like, your worshipfulness, I'll leave her alone, I'll leave her alone. And the dream fades and you're all in the mist again.
So it wasn't Fear Kindler.
What the fuck just happened?
No.
As this fades away, Jinarra, you get suddenly in your head, you hear Hope.
Hope.
Jinarra, I've been trying to make contact with you for so long. Something's been blocking me. And you blink and you're still in the mist, but your friends are gone. And in front of you is a figure that looks just like you, but glowing with radiant energy, and that figure speaks in Hope's voice. Jinarra, I know you've been having a difficult time moving past what happened in Waterdeep, but the hope you brought to the world reconstituted me. I mean, look, I was a ball of light the last time I saw you. And now I have a form again, and I've chosen that form to look like you.
That's really sweet. It's a little bit weird seeing a duplicate of me, but that's really sweet.
Jinarra, you have given people so much hope, not just in Waterdeep, but beyond. What you and your friends did to help that ghostly couple in Mordant, what you and your friends did to depose that warlord in Volkovnia. I mean, it obviously hasn't been an easy journey, but you help people. That's what you do. You've got to stop beating yourself up.
Okay.
And I'm powerful enough now that if you need or want to speak to me, you need only reach out, and I'll be there.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you. Before I let you go and let you return to your friends, one last thing. Your friend, your new friend, Elina, she has a trauma she's never recovered from. And she's going to face it before long. And I need you to do what you do for everyone else and give her hope.
Okay. All right, I'll do my best. I have a feeling she probably doesn't want to share that with the rest of the group, so I'll keep it to myself for now, but okay.
Good luck, Jinarra.
I hope.
Vision fades. You and your friends are blink, and the mists peel back. And you see in the distance a town before you with, it's hard to make out. It's just down the road a little ways, but you can see the shapes of houses on this sort of steep, sort of tiered cliffside village. And you see these very like colorful lampposts in this town ahead of you. And Nyx, who is leading the way through the mist, you would know that you have arrived in Darkon. And with that, we will end tonight's episode. Thank you so very much for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night, everyone.